Oh, there it goes. I don't know if it's actually working. Hyla scale. Hope you're having a nice day. See if there's actually video. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. I didn't. Hope you're having a nice day. Hello, Dantastic. Hi, Dan. Uh-huh. The path or the road or the fence. You can, or wait, you can't see the trees? Oh no. Does that work? Okay, yeah, it says online. All right, cool. Heart rate and everything. Oh, I didn't start the other app. The other app that has the speed and everything. I'll do that in a minute. See that doggo just hanging out. Huh. They have a bunch of. Usually they don't have that Seahawk branded stuff there. I've never seen that. That's interesting. There's like something new going on. All the stuff you can't see. On the scale, you said, I guess you're trying to get make sure you're the number one person that uses the emote. I'm sure you will be. I think you definitely were last year. So the camera angle, I think it's maybe a little bit too far down. Other than that, it seems good. And my knee is stiff. Hi, Mr. Winnie Cat. No, I didn't know that. I'll pull over right here and adjust the camera angle. Actually, maybe the camera angle is fine. I will start up the other things, so the speed updates and everything. Uh-huh. Yeah, you use it quite a bit, so, should be able to do it again. People mostly use 7TV emotes and stuff. They don't really use that many of mine. So, you can really just decide whichever you want to and use them. Really? Why do you think that? All right, the app should be working now, so the speed and everything will update. All right, now if I can get the thing back in the pocket without taking my backpack off, that'd be nice. That is not, I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but not that, but fair. That would be If you had an emote, it would just be facts. All right, cool. So now everything should work just fine. Oh, Mr. Winnie Cat. I'm streaming on YouTube today. I know you have a hard time watching Twitch sometimes. It'll probably be delayed way more on YouTube. That could be good too, I guess. But it might be easier to watch, like get the app to work. It's theoretically working. I didn't actually go try to watch it. I don't actually know how to. Maybe I can on the YouTube app, like the Twitch app, but OBS says it's sending it. Hi, Benny. Just biking. How are you doing today? Nice. Oh, I want ice cream. Sounds pretty good. I have temperature. The other ones, I don't have that many people that use anything other than Freedom units. So I did put the temperature in Celsius. The rest of the stuff, that would just be too much stuff on stream. I figured the temperature is the most interesting, and the other stuff people can convert it. And it's not so much info that it's like tacky on stream. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Uh-huh. I mean, seeing most people use Freedom units, I don't actually know. It's like, say like right now, it's probably like, it's like half and half going by people that's chatted in chat. It might be half and half most of the time also. Then still, unless you're gonna have double of everything, you have to choose one thing. And okay, awesome. It's probably really delayed. That's just YouTube. It's just not as fast. I have it on the low latency setting, so I can't make it any faster compared to like the Twitch stream. I figured that might be easier to watch, especially like on TV and stuff, because it's probably a lot easier to find good YouTube apps. Than like a Twitch app for a TV. Hi, fish. Yeah. Wait, a mega biking. Yeah, but like 75% of my viewers are in the US. Like right now it's maybe half and half. Like I think depending on the stream, people in chat might be half and half, but like according to the stats for Twitch, like what country is usually about 75 or 70 or 75 or something like that. I haven't looked at it recently, but it's always been something like that, where they're almost all from the US, and then usually Canada, like next most, and then maybe like Germany or something. So like I don't really want to have double numbers, but it still makes, so it, you know, obviously it makes more sense to pick the ones that most people use. That is hot. But at least I guess it's not really humid there. Wait, also I never loaded chat, and it doesn't read off emotes. But Alan Fulmer, if you're still here, hi. It was nice seeing you. I just saw your emote because CTS didn't read it off, and I never actually pulled chat up to look at it. So I just pulled chat up where I could see it and saw the meow emote. I mean, not nice, but it's fine. Like yesterday, it was high was like 93 or something, and it wasn't ideal. But like 93 is a lot nicer than like I probably consider between 70 and 75 perfect, depending on what you're doing. Bike riding, like upper 60s is nicer. Most other stuff like low 70s is nicer, or maybe even upper 70s. If you're just like walking and you're not putting off a lot of heat. Yeah, which I mean, it depends on how humid it is also. Like, where you're at is super dry. So like, the 90s where you're at feels cooler than the 80s, you know, most places. Or at least most of the time it's super dry where you're at. But yeah, fish. As far as 90, I don't like, I would rather it be in the 70s, like I said, what perfect was instead of 90. But like it was, yesterday the high was 93. I went to a farmer's market that was on a city street in between buildings. So it was like definitely up in the 90s there. Maybe like actually 100. And there was way less people there than normal, and they were all, most of the people there were just staying in the shade and fanning themselves, like, you know, looked like they were really, really hot. And I was sweating some, but it wasn't really anything for me other than slightly uncomfortable. Like 93 is more comfortable than 53 to me, probably. Definitely more comfortable than like 43 or something, like 40s or below. Yeah, I don't really think 80's that hot either. Like 80's hot enough that I'll sweat if I'm like doing, like getting exercise, but not like it says it's 78 here right now, and like I'm sweating a little bit, I was wondering about that also. I definitely don't think, I don't mind the 80s and 90s, but I definitely don't think, I definitely wouldn't wear a jacket when it's 87. I mean, that's fine. I've known people that wore jackets all year round pretty much, no matter how hot it was. Beryl actually mostly does that. Like some of the days when it's in 80s or 90s here, she'll wear like a light jacket to like keep the, well, she doesn't really tan, so she sunburns, so it's mostly just keep the sun off of her arms. And I mean, if you're outside and it's really, really hot, it's actually cooler to wear a jacket. Because once you sweat and it gets wet, then it evaporates better and it keeps the sun off your skin and it like makes it feel cooler. Yeah, like I have some, I don't know if they're actually called sun hoodies, but they're like, yeah, jackets with a hood and everything, and they are very, very cool. Like super, super thin cloth. But I thought it was still kind of considered a jacket, but probably not what people actually usually call jackets. Kind of sad. I can't actually stream that long, only like about an hour, or maybe not quite an hour. I started so late because trying to figure out if I want to keep riding this way or if I want to go back the other way and ride down the gravel part. It's not actually that busy, so the gravel part would be pretty much fine. I think I'll just go back down that way and ride. Let's see, how long have I actually been streaming? 22 minutes? Oh. Well, I have way more time to ride than that. Yeah, it looks fun. Does Chicken actually play, or does he just troll and throw the game constantly? That might be a rude question, but I wouldn't mind playing with you. Now, playing with Chicken, that's a different thing. It depends on how he plays the game, if I would actually want... If I would want to play with him or not. Really? I'm gonna go this way. There's one road I have to ride a little ways up, but then I can do like a loop. Oh, cool. Wait, is the trail actually open over there? Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. Usually they get on the sidewalk, and then they have it open under the bridge. Yeah, I've thought about it. I don't remember. I think I looked. It's not that expensive. It's just I don't know when I'd have time to play it. Like, and I wouldn't just rather play Beat Saber. But it does look kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a little troll. Like, I'd rather play with trolls than tryhards mostly. I like playing with you because you are kind of tryhard sometimes, like Beat Saber, but then you troll a little bit also. Like Lethal Company's fun to play with you, but you don't troll to the point where it's just annoying, which is what Chicken does sometimes. Yeah, but I think you're a good balance between the both. Like, you're just interesting to play with. Like, you're a good balance enough where it makes you not boring, like extra not boring, like extra interesting because you don't know what you're gonna freaking do. And then, you know, but that doesn't like take away from the game or whatever, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but like it would be fun, and I wouldn't mind some trolling. It's just, you know, not. Which, I mean, I guess, I mean, it's fine. Trolling's fine. It's just, you know, I probably should. This didn't make any noise when I hit it. I'm wondering if it. Oh, it is working. This is just one of the intersections that doesn't say anything. Yours is. Oh, actually, it is like 6 seconds. So, Dan, yours is trolling. I guess I feel differently about it depending on how much chat spam it is and my mood. Sometimes your trolling's funny, sometimes it's funny, and then it, yeah, I don't know. For how much trolling you do, it's really good. I can say that. And say it's accurate. Oh. I mean, you're fine. I don't really care. You don't troll when I have TTS on stream, and it triggers people. And other than that, I don't really care. Sometimes I stop responding to it because I'm just like not in a super talkative mood and run out of wanting to respond to trolling comments. No, I like ducks. It's like watching them swim around in rivers and everything. This is a lot of stopping at traffic lights, but then it's hills where the path is mostly flat. So this is kind of cardio and then none in between. It was pretty good. All right, we ride. And then get on the bike lane. But you know, trolling's fine. It doesn't matter if I don't mind some trolling in games or in my stream. In games, if it's constant trolling, it's just annoying sometimes. Oh, that was a big bump. Alright. Oh my. I need to tighten my pedal. Oh, the bike lane ends. I pulled my foot off of it again by pulling too hard. Huh. This would be fine, but they put medians in the road so cars can't pass me. Which there's actually no cars anyways to pass me, which I guess is fine. Uh-oh, now there's some coming. I'm gonna turn here anyways. All right. I tore in the parking lot and didn't get smooshed. Oh, I thought you could ride right over here over to the crosswalk. I was just gonna ride in the parking lot and then cross at the crosswalk onto the trail. But I guess you can. You just have to ride through here. But the crosswalk goes to the sidewalk. Well, that's, I screwed up going to the parking lot. Bumpity bump. So I should have just stayed in the road. Oh, they have a bike left turn thing there. Do, do, do. This isn't the nicest trail or riding on the road, but it's some nice exercise. And I wanted to mostly just, I started to stream late because I was testing. I had to get a different TTS app that can read off YouTube chat. I actually don't know if it's working, and I haven't checked YouTube chat. So it's been a while setting that up. So I only had a little while to ride. So I was just trying to go to do some ride where I got some exercise. Where I got to go pick Beryl up at the train station. So and this is good for that. Oh, my visor was pushed up some. I was like, I can't see from the sun. But by the way, Dan, if you're still here, you don't have to stop showing up and trolling. It's about half fun and it's entertaining sometimes and annoying sometimes, but like, it might have been a little bit rude saying that, but I mean, I didn't want to just lie and say that it was always fantastic. And all trolling does get annoying at some point if it's just too much. So, you know, doesn't mean it's bad. I'm easily annoyed most of the time. It's all swampy here also, like it is over on the other side of the interstate at the park. There's too many trees. I'm gonna get on the bike lane now. It's smoother than the sidewalk. And the sidewalk starts getting thin here. Oh, my knees are tired. My legs have still been recovering a tiny bit from me destroying them last week. I'm gonna stop here and check my phone that's in my backpack and make sure girl hasn't like messaged me and I hadn't seen it. She never knows for sure when she's coming home because sometimes there's other stuff she has to do. No. Okay. Cool. So is this app loading all the chats. Connections. Oh, no, it's not connected to YouTube chat. Huh. Cannot reach YouTube. Interesting. Wonder why. I tested it before stream and it was working. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, now it worked. It just took it like 3 times. Strange. Yeah, I just couldn't read chat. I figured the stream was working. I just didn't know, I didn't really want to stream on there and just not be able to see chat at all. Which is what I was been currently doing, because it has been disconnected all stream. It's hard to find apps that work on YouTube, because they make you pay to access their API, so you can't just, and like everything. So like Twitch, there's a lot of free apps that'll do all the chat stuff. YouTube, I think you have to pay for API access to like reliably be able to connect to chat. So it's hard to find apps that can do that. So I tried one today, and as soon as I didn't have it focused on my phone, it would stop reading TTS. And then the one I'm using now reads out TTS consistently. What time is it? 6:05. Guess that seems good. I guess I'll go on and ride down to the car. I'll probably get there about the time. I might get there a little early, but I'll probably get there about the time I need to stop streaming. There's a nice park there where you can go into the lake, and I was thinking about going down there and sitting for a few minutes if I had a lot of extra time, but I don't really. Hi, Ari. Yeah, I am. My legs are a little tired now. But it's been a nice one. How are you doing today? This is a short bike ride. I started late, and I need to pick Beryl up at the train station again tonight, so I'm just riding for about an hour before that. Nice. Ah, okay. Is that your go-to leg exercise, that CATSI map? It seems like it is. Wait. Oh, Sounder. Oh, picking up train station now, light rail. Oh no. Sounds really bad. I guess regretting life a little bit is fine as long as you're not still regretting it the next day. As in, what I mean is, if you do that map until you can't walk, that's fine. Or maybe if you're sore the next day. Like I've done Fitbeat until I'm so sore the next day I can't hardly like sit down and stuff, and kind of almost regretted it. But also not really. Like it was, I didn't hurt myself. So you don't regret life because you injured yourself. I guess it's fine, you know, probably a good thing when it comes to exercise, is what I mean. Oh, dang. Isn't 2.5 days kind of longer than you want to be sore? I thought pretty much ideally if you exercise where it takes you more than 2 days to recover, you like went too hard or whatever. Or am I wrong? I think most of the time if I get exercise enough to get sore, I'm sore for 2 days. You don't really get sore until like 24 hours later. And then I'll be like, so most of my exercise I do in the evening. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Because, like, if I bike ride or play Beat Saber in the evening around like this time, then I'll be the most sore about this time tomorrow. Or that was when I'll really be, I guess that'll be when I'm really starting to get sore. And then, so like in the evening, and then I go to bed, and the next morning I wake up, and that's when I'm the sorest, just from being stiff. And then usually if I get a little bit of exercise that day, enough to loosen me up, then I feel good, mostly by like the next evening, or starting to feel better. And then if I go sleep good, then, you know, the third day, like I wake up and I'm not sore at all. So I guess sore maybe a little past 48 hours. But all the days where I start getting sore, the first evening, the second evening, I'm really sore, and then I wake up the next day and I'm sore, those are usually the times where I freaking borderline injured myself. Like some of my muscles will be sore, and one will be like, you know, really irritated. Like I made it way too sore. But that's just me. It's probably totally different. Maybe different people. Right, I just, girls on the train. So I guess I do need to head that way soonish. I can't get my phone back in the pouch now. Come on, go back in there. Phone. That's fine. Oh, I'm on this back anyways. I don't actually need it plugged up. I just had it plugged up to charge, and it's most of the way charged. Could get on the train with you, but I'm south. I'm not even close to it. Or I could. I was just right up there beside it almost, and then I rode away. No, I've thought about that before. I've actually thought about that before. Like, when like I wasn't sure when you wanted me to pick you up, and I was trying to not get too far away from the car, and I thought, well, I can go ride all the way across town if I want to, as long as I stay like, wait, look, it's a mini dog. Why is there a mini dog just coming up the trail? Oh, it saw me and its ears perked up and it stopped. Now it's coming. Okay, that sounds horrible. It makes it sound like you on purposely don't buy tickets. I know, I'm kind of like waiting. It's like, what? Hi. I won't attack or anything. You can come closer. Oh no, it's scared. It's running. I scared it. Oh. I guess I just stood there still. Maybe I should have got off the bike. It's running down the road and turning around and looking. It's like, is he chasing me? I don't like this. I didn't want to act too friendly because sometimes dogs, they're like, oh, screw that, I'm not coming close to you, like cats do. You act all friendly. It's like, hi, I want to pet you, and they're just like, no, and turn around. So I just like stood here. Wait, it's coming back. Wait, now it's running up the trail, up the road. Oh, now there's a person coming. The mini dog must be with a person. So maybe it went too far off and then was waiting for its owner. You're supposed to. Huh? Oh, you want to? Come here. Come here, doggy. You're trying to catch the dog, you said? I can go chase it down and try to get it.
My neighbor's dog and he's out of town.
Oh, okay.
But she's just scared, so she keeps running.
Yeah, I was wondering, she came up here, almost up to me earlier and then ran off.
Get on the other side of her and just block her.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
Maybe send her back this way if you can.
Yeah, oh, she's way up the trail now.
Yeah,
Okay, it's dog hunting time. He's trying, that's someone else's dog and it ran off. Hey, pup. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Oh, she's just running faster. Wait, if I can get in front of her and stop. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. Back that way. That way. Back. Go, go, go. Now I have to act scary. Go. She won't let me get close to her, but I can probably scare her back to him, and maybe he can catch her. I don't want to chase her too much and she'd go off the side into someone's yard. Oh, he's hiding. And I guess maybe he's going to try to jump out and get her. I don't know. Hey. Oh, great. We almost got her.
he's out of town. I'm talking to him on the phone.
Uh-huh.
He didn't bite you, did he?
No. I can go down the other way and try to do the same thing.
I appreciate it so much.
So he said it's his neighbor's dog, so it's not. So I assume scared that maybe the dog doesn't like other people and isn't happy about a neighbor taking care of it. And I don't want to get too close to it here. No, he's dog. Yeah, he's dog sitting for his neighbor. So that I understand why it would be afraid if it's Hurry up. Hey, at least I'm on a bike, so it's easier for me to chase it down. Because it's pretty fast for how small it is. So I might just be slightly delayed while I do this dog catching. So I don't think it can climb under the rails, so I don't think it'll jump off if we corner it on the bridge.
Moki.
Come here,
That's
come here,
better.
come here.
That's better. Oh,
Come here.
Don't get bit. Don't get bit.
It's fine.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's too small to really bite me much.
You're okay?
No, just bought my gloves. It's fine.
She bit me.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
I guess the teeth are sharp.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
It helps
taking
having a
care of
bike. Yeah. She did chomp down on my hand, but it was on the glove. And it didn't hurt at all, so I know I didn't get injured, but his hand's shredded. Hope doesn't have a heart attack from running so much. Haha. Poor doggo. It's probably sad because its owner left it, and maybe he let it out to use the restroom or something. Uh-huh. Like he tells me thank you, and he's like, I'll take good care of it. Like, I think he might have been thinking like, oh, this doesn't look good. It's like, yeah, maybe so. Okay. Probably so. If I dog sat someone's dog and the dog ran off and I had to go get strangers to help me catch it, I would just tell them next time, it's like, no, you can take it with you, or get somebody that it likes better to dog sit it or something. Listen, I feel bad for the dog running so much. Definitely better that someone that is definitely good that he called it. I'd feel worse for it if it escaped and he couldn't catch it and it's just like, running loose someplace. So I was helpful, at least. I'm glad I could be of help and have him catch it. It'll probably be happier once it gets back in its house and isn't out with people chasing it down the trail. Alrighty, bye, Farrell. I'll be out there in a little bit, pick you up. Oh, one of those people where you listen to the stream. Okay. Out loud. I'm gonna pull over here. Well, this is a nice stream. I got a nice bike ride in and got to help somebody catch a dog where it wasn't just running loose someplace. But that explains a lot. I was wondering why that dog came up and just like decided I was scary and ran off, and then I'm like, wait, why does it look like it's running from its owner? Because it wasn't running from its owner. It's running from its babysitter, basically dog sitter, which is more understandable. I could have definitely seen Mog doing that, because Mog, Mog would get freaked out. We found a boarding place that let the dogs stay outside the whole day if they wanted to. It sounded like a really, really nice one. And a lot of people said their dogs really liked it, and it just looked like most dogs that liked other dogs and everything. Like, had a ball. So we tried taking Mog there. But like the first couple of times we'd pick him up, and they said I think the first time it seemed like he had fun, and he was like really tired, like he had been playing with dogs, but he was kind of like stressed out also. But after a few times, he just decided he didn't want to go there anymore. So like we'd drop him off, and then he'd just basically throw a fit, like just bark and act really sad and everything until they, called us and told us that basically told us he couldn't come anymore because they didn't want dogs being unhappy there. So, and they said he didn't seem like he was happy. But like, it's the kind of thing it was the kind of thing where if Mio Vero was there, I think he would have a really fun time because he loved going to dog parks and playing, like, sniffing around for food and playing with other dogs a little bit and stuff like that. But he just would get freaked out if we left him someplace by himself and get scared and then not have a fun time. So I could definitely see, like, if we got, like, somebody that he didn't know good, like, he would have been like that, like, terrified. Because he just, like, wouldn't deal with, he was, so he died last year, which is why I don't, do streams with him anymore, but he was a healer, Australian Shepherd mix. So, and I guess they're like that, because they're like herder dogs, basically, and they're supposed to be really needy, like, as far as dogs go, like, where they always want, like, something to do. It's fine. I mean, not that, like, well, he was like 14. Oh, really? Yeah, I every now and then see a giant white fluffy dog that's like as fluffy as him, and I'm just like, oh, that's like a Mog dog. Yeah, he was 14, so it's like, I mean, and he was starting to get where he couldn't walk good and stuff, so, like getting really bad arthritis, so I don't want to sound really mean, but it was probably mostly fine or whatever, because he was starting to get where I'd take him on walks and he'd act like he just wasn't even having fun because his legs were hurting him so much. And like, we took him to the vet and they gave him like some pain medicine and stuff, but that like tore his stomach up. So then they said, well, he was probably allergic to it. So what we had been doing is he just had to deal with it. And he was starting to get where he didn't really enjoy walks and stuff as much anymore. And like in the house, he'd go down the stairs and couldn't hardly get back up them and stuff because he was so old. They were pretty sure he had heart cancer. So he didn't die exactly of like old age, like where he just, I don't know if dogs do that, like people do sometimes, where they just like go to sleep and die basically. But we had to have him put to sleep. But he was starting to get where he couldn't walk and stuff. So I think it was probably just, better how it was. Man, I don't know who to raid. Does Twitch app actually shows who's on right now? I'll restart it and make sure it refreshed. But like supposedly healers are like really, they're like bred for working or whatever. Like any kind of cattle dog. And so they're all like really needy. Like they constantly want you to play with them. They're like bred for working. Well, yeah, what I mean is like some people don't really, like, they're mostly good health and then they'll just like all of a sudden die one day, where some people have cancer and then they die after like it keeps spreading or something, where they get really, really sick. Some people don't get sick where you can't, they die because their body gives up because they're old, but don't like, it's just one thing that all of a sudden it goes from being healthy to just like, dead or whatever. I guess I'll raid Melixon, because he's streaming Half-Life Alyx. I actually watched a little bit yesterday. I've been wanting to play that game again. So yeah, I'll raid him. But I guess that's kind of what I meant. Awesome. Yep, good night, everybody. It was nice hanging out. I hope you all have a nice rest of your evening and everything. Yeah. Oh, and also, if anyone wants to see Mog, there's some old, because I only did IRL streams for a couple of months before he died. And they're worse quality, but there are a few hiking streams back then. You know, if anyone wants to see what he looks like or whatever, where I walked a little bit with him. It was kind of fun watching him, probably, because he'd just walk around and sniff for food all the time. That was his favorite thing. It was like a few or whatever. Yeah. Yep. Bye, Mr. Winnie Cat, and Fish, and Airy, and Laskel, and anyone else that's here. Yeah, it was a fun stream, and I hope you all have a nice rest of your night. I guess, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. I guess we'll see. Might not. So anyways, I think the raid's fixing to start. So I'll see you all later. Bye.